Welcome to Hamilton County TV. I'm Perry Williams, and today we're at Noblesville High School, and we're going to do an athletic director show once a month to keep people informed on what's going on in athletics at Noblesville High School. And with me today is the athletic director of Noblesville, Leah Wooldridge. Welcome, Leah.
Thanks, Perry, and appreciate you giving us the opportunity to do this month a month. I'm looking forward to it, and just to share with our community, what's going on here in the athletic department and athletics at Noblesville.
Well, thank you. I know that times are really changing, so in fact changing by the day sometimes. So it's been a difficult year, and probably communication on both sides last year was very difficult because of the pandemic, but I'll have to say that you were truly wonderful, the athletic department, to Hamilton County TV, and allowing us to broadcast all of these young people and the great things they do.
Yeah, we appreciate the partnership that we have with Hamilton County TV, and you guys are great to our kids. And while we had limited capacities last year, and a lot of grandparents and aunts and uncles and siblings weren't able to come in and see their kids play, and so you guys giving us that opportunity to broadcast a lot of different sports and all of our sports so people could see it was instrumental last year, and will be again this year. As you said, we have changing times, and right now we have no limit on capacities, but that could change even yet today, or who knows. So we're keeping our fingers crossed that will still be allowed, but obviously safety's first, and we're going to do what is recommended to us.
Leah, let's get right to the point here. Let's talk. Well, I guess the first thing, probably the most important thing, and the question I've got about the new football stadium more than anything is there is going to be visitors bleachers, correct? Yes,
there will be. Right now they are working on the track and getting that laid. But yes, the visitors bleachers. We aren't going to make them bring bag chairs and make them sit on the sidelines there. So those will be coming up.
Okay, I know that was one of the. I know you fielded a lot of questions on that, and I know Dr. Monday did also, and then I hear it all the time around town. They're not going to put in visitors bleachers, but thank you for straightening that up. But on a point here, let's talk a little bit about fall sports, because it's really already started, because girls golf has started.
Yep, girls golf always kicks things off for us, and gosh, they're 4 meets in already. Seems like their season is compressed, and they start early and have a lot of matches in a short amount of time. Girls golf, we lost 4 key contributors last year, but we have a lot of young kids and a lot of experience coming back that will be vying for spots. Led by Caroline Whalen. She had a great year last year, and all the girls have been working hard over the summer, and I know Coach Workley is excited about this season as well.
Absolutely. And then boys tennis is getting ready to kick off here, right?
Boys tennis is the next one that'll be kicking off, and they had Coach Sammons feels like they have their most experienced team back yet that he's had in the last 10 years, and got a lot of young guys that will be vying for spots, and obviously we had regional finalist Noah Bouchon. He's back for his senior year, and excited to see what he'll be able to do this year.
Absolutely. Now, has cross country for the boys and the girls started yet? Or?
It is not started yet. We'll actually kick off this Saturday with a JV boys race against Zionsville. So everybody will be ramped up next week, and I think almost all of our teams will start action next week. But boys cross country, we're looking for our 3rd straight HCC championship title. We got a lot of, we did graduate a lot, but we got a lot of key guys coming back, and again, on both the boys and girls side, we've got a lot of young runners that will be vying for those spots that we'll place.
Yeah, I will have to say, living here in Noblesville and in the city, you see a lot of boys and girls cross-country runners running all year round.
Yeah,
I mean, when it's cold out, they're running. I mean, so, you know, it's a big thing, and the program is on the rise.
Yes, it is. And right now, our girls cross country team is currently ranked 5th in the state. So Coach Becker's very excited. Again, we have a lot of key returning players, but then we also have some young runners that will also be vying for spots on the girls' side as well.
Yeah, and then next week, and I know it's on Hamilton County TV, we'll be doing boys soccer, and of course we'll do the girls soccer this year. But our first match is the boys soccer next week at home. Talk a little bit about that team, and then talk about a few changes that have been made at the soccer field this year.
Yeah, sure. So our boys team, we were ranked number 1 in the 3A soccer coaches poll the majority of the season last year, and we have, I believe, we have 9 returning seniors coming back. And we play in a very competitive conference, obviously, and play a very competitive schedule. And this year we're going to actually travel over to Ohio and place a couple of their top teams in Ohio. And we have Palmer Alt coming back. He's obviously a great player, and so I know Coach Delaski's extremely excited about this season. And the guys again worked extremely hard in the off season. Girls soccer, Coach Brady always likes to downplay how good they are, and but obviously we've got a target on our back, winning back-to-back state championships. Again, we did graduate a loss. We graduate a lot. You lose Jenna Chatterton, Miss Soccer, and we lost several other key players. But it just seems like he just reloads, and so we've got a lot of experience coming back from them, and so. I'm not going to say what's next for them, but they're obviously very talented, and like I said, it seems like Coach Brady just reloads. So we're excited about the girls' season as well. We do have a few changes out there. We have a new safety building that was built, and the boys and girls can actually dress in that building. There's lockers in there, and coaches' offices, and a training room. So we're excited to bring that to the kids, so they don't have to change out in the parking lot. And so I know both coaches are very excited about the addition of that building. We purchased 2 new scoreboards, which are very nice, and so that just added to the atmosphere out there at what we feel obviously is one of the best soccer facilities in the state, with the job that Josh Weigel does on the fields.
Yeah, sometimes, and you know this, Josh doesn't get enough credit for what he does on our sports fields at Noblesville. Yeah,
he just does a phenomenal job. Like I said, soccer and baseball, the dunk, obviously, and our softball facilities coming along as well. And so, yeah, he and his crew, we can't thank them enough for the job that they do for us.
Absolutely. And one thing that I want to emphasize too was the new buildings that they have locker room space in and everything. You call it the safety building, but it's truly that, because one of the things that people don't realize, as you know, in the fall of the year, a lot of times storms come up and you're out in nowhere land right there. I mean, you have nowhere to go,
right,
except to a car, which is not a good thing to do. So.
Right. And this gives us the capability to fit quite a few people in there. Obviously we're going to take care of the players and the visiting team first, and then we probably will still send parents to their car. It just depends, how fall is. Just depends on the severity of the storm, and hopefully we have a good warning of what's coming. But sometimes those things just pop up out of nowhere, and now we have the capability to get several people inside of the facility. So
so is football the last thing to kick off?
Yeah, football's the last thing to kick off. We have our scrimmage this Friday at North Central, and then we open up on the road next Friday at Mount Vernon. And Coach Sharp is excited about this upcoming season. He said feels like they had a great off season. The kids worked extremely hard. We had a lot of young guys that got a lot of playing time on Friday nights and understand what playing on Friday nights mean, and they're hungry to do that again this year. And we got a a lot of upperclassmen that got playing time as well. And so, you know, I know Coach Sharp's excited about kicking things off.
Yeah, and once again, Coach Sharp was put in a very difficult situation last year. Got the job late, the pandemic hit. I mean, a lot of things happened there, and you know, when you come in like that, you kind of inherited a staff that you don't know them any more than they know you. But I can tell you that I know he's made some changes, and I will be interviewing him next week before the first home game against Mount Vernon, which I wanted to broadcast, but now our partner, SRN, who has an agreement with Mount Vernon, will be broadcasting that. But that game will be on Hamilton County TV. It just will not be with Hamilton County TV broadcasters or crews. So you're still going to be able to see that on Hamilton County TV at HCTV1.com.
Perfect.
So that's a good thing. And of course, we're going to do all the home football games, and I've got a couple of new announcers that we'll be using during the season this year that I think is a great addition to our broadcasting and everything. So we're really excited, and one of the things, bear with us a little bit on volleyball here early in the season. We're going to try some new things with the cameras and different things like that. So we're pretty excited about that. But I really appreciate, Leah. I know you have a busy schedule, and I don't think sometimes people realize the job of an athletic director, because it is a difficult one. And you do more than just showing up to a ball game, okay? So there's a lot.
We wish that was all there was to it.
Yeah, everybody wanted, right? You don't have a big long list of people that want to be an athletic director if they know what they're getting into. So, but I really do appreciate you and the job you're doing, and I guess I'll see you next month, and we'll probably go to the soccer field and maybe set up in one of those locker rooms and show the space and the scoreboards and things like that, and let people know that we're constantly improving here in Noblesville High School. Thanks a lot, Leah. Appreciate it.
Sounds great. Thank you. I appreciate it.